until tonight.
I do that usually. I think I'm a class.
Me and Chris were, I'm not Chris, I'm sorry. Flipping well, what is her name? Aisha and I were on the phone late last night, going back and forth if we should do it or if we.
I go by how you feel. I've easily done 72, so go by how you feel.
All right, everyone mute themselves.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hear we have some sore bodies in the house. So we're going to warm things up and we're going to start with my signature move. But what we're going to need is a yoga block and a pillow for your head or a ball, something to prop your head on. Maybe 2 yoga blocks, just a little tilt for the head.
I don't have my yoga blocks. My grandkids missed to remove them.
You have a few throw pillows, just a couple pillows. That'll work.
Okay, I'm gonna go get it.
Grab those. And congratulations to all you fasters who did 24 hours, 48 hours, 60 hours for me right now. I just have completed 60 hours of fasting. So I might have a protein coffee shake when I get done with this class. But I feel great. And we're going to do this. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start down on our backs, but go ahead and watch me first. It's probably going to be easier. I'm going to use this to prop my head up because I want a gentle tilt in my spine. So what I want is my neck slightly tilted so I'm looking at my knees because we're going to be rounding our back. So if your lower back is rounding, you want your neck to round with it. This is for back pain, Miss Ashley. So you're going to take your yoga block or your pillow and just gently squeeze it between your knees, okay? What I want you to do is take your you're going to start with your left palm down to the floor. Your right hand will be on your belly button. So go ahead and get in position now. All righty, so you've got your left hand on the floor. Your right hand, you're going to find your belly button. You're going to walk your fingertips down to your pubic bone. There's a bony ridge right here and right there. Now walk your fingertips over to the left side of that ridge, so you're in that left quadrant. And from here, I want you to tilt your chin towards your chest. I want you to look at your knees. I want you to press your palm into the floor. So open up your palm and do like a little suction cup. So your palm is suction cupping to the floor. Now I want you to pull your navel into your spine and your pubic bone will tilt right into your fingertips towards your head. Now hold that for 6 seconds. We're going to continue to hold. I've got your count. And release. All right, now you want to release it for 6 seconds. This is important. The 6 seconds is important. So go ahead and tilt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and tilt. Pulling the navel into the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we're going to switch sides now. So you're going to put your right palm on the floor. But what this is doing, ladies, with the palms and the fingers is creating neural input. This is adding the extra boost to getting those lower abdominal muscles to engage. So if you've had an abdominal surgery, this is excellent. Go ahead and take your finger and put it on your belly button. Walk your fingertips down to your pubic bone. Walk them over to the other side. So they're going towards your right hand. We're engaging that quadrant of the lower abdominals. And I want you to tilt your chin to your chest and your pubic bone up to your nose, pushing your navel into the floor. And keep holding it, and release. So you hold it for 6 seconds and then you release it for 6 seconds. The wait in between is very important. So go ahead and give me a tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. Now make sure you're pressing that palm into the floor and go ahead and tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now you've engaged both sides individually. Let's do both sides together. So both palms are going to go into the floor. And you don't hold on. You know where that pubic bone is. You know where it's going to tilt. So I want you to look at the top of your knees. I want you to pull your navel into your spine. Give it that tilt. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it one more time with both sides. Pull the navel into the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job, ladies. So that is to engage the low back. That's to engage your core. That's going to take care of your low back. It's probably the best move you can do if you have low back pain. So stay where you are. You can release the pillow between your knees. We're going to release that low back a little bit more. And we're going to do it with engaging how we walk. So we're going to do it with one hip at a time. So what I want you to do is take your right knee up towards your chest as far as you can go without yanking it there. I just wanted you to take it where it can naturally go. Your left foot's on the floor. You're going to take your right hand and put it in front of that right knee. And I want you to push your knee into your chest or into your hand as hard as you can for 6 seconds. It's going to tilt that pubic bone again. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release it for 6. Now, see if you can bring it a little closer to you, just if it can go. This is going to loosen that up, okay? So go where you can go towards your chest. You're going to block it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release it. Just let it go. And let's bring it back up. See if it's getting any closer. I know mine is. Block your knee with your hand and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take it down. Good job. So let's do the other side. So what's happening here is this whole pelvic complex is tilting up. And you have a joint right in the middle of your pubic bone. So we actually have a joint there. So we want that to be able to move so your low back doesn't get stressed out. If that makes any sense at all to you. So go ahead and see where you can go with that knee. So this one on this side, I'm not as flexible, but go ahead and put your hand there and block it. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. And bring it back, see if you can get any closer. And as you're doing this, your navel is pushing down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release it. And see where you can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release it. So I can tell this side needs a little more work than the other on me. You might see the difference side to side. If you do, that's one you want to focus on. So these are exercises that you guys can do every single day just to get the back mobile, all right? So you can go ahead and take the thing out from behind your head, but get your pillow or get your yoga block and put it back between your knees. We've done a lot of flexion right there in the hips. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch it out through the hip flexors. So what I want you to do is I want you to get in a bridge position. I want you to squeeze your glutes together as hard as you can. You can keep a little bit of a squeeze on the knees, but the glutes are what I want you to really squeeze and then lift them up off the floor. So the harder you squeeze this backside, the more stretch you're going to get in these hip flexors. Hold it up there. And let's lower it down. And release. So you want to lower it down with control. Whenever you're doing any exercise, you want to work both sides of the exercise. You don't just plop out of an exercise. So squeeze your glutes and lift, 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 lift. Keep squeezing. See how you can get higher. The harder you squeeze, the higher you'll get. And lower it down. Keep squeezing as you lower it down. Then you release. All right, one more time for this. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Hold it, keep holding, keep squeezing. Hold it, squeeze it. Now keep squeezing as you lower it down. You want to lower the hips down nice and steady. Try to keep them from wobbling around. Nice control, ladies, nice control. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and sit up. I need a sip of water. Okay, we're going to open up those hips a little. We got the lower abdominals engaged. Now we're going to open up the hips. So I want you to sit with 1 foot back and 1 foot straight across in front of you. All right, we're going to do a little series on this side. I think I have to move over a little because I might kick the wall for part of this. Okay, so we're sitting like this, and I want you to take this hand and use it as your kickstand, and we're going to push up on our knees. And we're going to reach for the ceiling, reach, reach, reach in that triangle pose. Reach up high, feel that nice stretch, but like what we just did, if you're squeezing this backside, that stretch in the front will open up even more. Reach, reach, reach. Now take it down. Now I want you to take both hands over to that side of that bent knee in front of you. Place both hands on the floor and just go ahead and bend over to that knee and get a little stretch there. Let's do 3 bends and bend. Like you're doing a little mini push-up, and up, and bend, and up. Good job. Okay, so let's come back to seated. Now for this one, I have to scoot out of the way a little bit because I'm going to kick everything over. For this one, you can have your hands right here in front, or you can place one hand behind you, which is a good starting point. All we're going to do is take that bent knee, kick it out and around and take it back like that. So go where you're comfortable with your hands, okay? It's a little more, it's harder for your core if your hands are here. It's a little more modified if they're in the back. So lift that back leg up, swing it around. You don't touch it down. You bring it here and bring it back up. We're strengthening our hips. We're strengthening our gluteus medius. So if anybody's ever told you that you have one hip that's higher than the other, it's probably because this muscle right here on one side is weak. Let's do that one more time. Swing it around and bring it back. Good job. Okay, Move it around. Everybody doing okay? I see a thumbs up. All right, Corinne's got a big thumbs up. Okay, so we're gonna go start here in our starting position. Bench, we're coming up to triangle. We're gonna reach up really tall. So you really want your arms like straight, stacked straight on top of each other, like it's a straight line. You're reaching for the ceiling, you're pushing this hip forward and getting a wonderful stretch. All right, take it down. Now let's face that bent knee. Place our hands on the floor and just do a little push up towards the floor. Let's do 3 of these. And now you're stretching the hip on the bent side. And let's come back to seated. So remember, we modified by putting one hand in the back, or you can put both hands in the front. I've got a little obstacle in my way. We're going to take that leg and swing it around and take it back. And swing it around and take it back. So you always want to complete this move and stop. You don't want to get some momentum going. And bring it back. Good job, good job, good job. Let's go to hands and knees. So what I want you to do is get in a quadruped position. And when you're in a quadruped position, I want you to pay close attention to where your hands are. Your hands are directly under your shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. So you don't want to be back here or way up here. Really pay attention to where you're lining up. All right. So what we want to do is we want to take our left leg straight back and our right arm out. Now lift your left leg off the floor, and I want you to get that back nice and flat. Pretend like you've got a glass of tea, glass of wine, something on that low back, and you do not want it to fall. So from here, keep the right arm or keep the arm up and take the leg down and up. Holding your core, those lower abdominals that we engaged in nice and tight. You're lifting the leg up and down. Now go ahead and put the hand down. Keep the foot where it is. Curl your toes under, and I want you just to rock back towards those toes. So you're rocking forwards and back, and we're getting that ankle warmed up. Here's the deal, ladies. If your ankles are stiff or they don't move in certain directions, you're going to have hip pain or you're going to have back pain. You might not even feel it in your ankles. So it's very important to keep your ankles nice and mobile. So now what I want you to do is lift that leg up, cross it over the other leg. So you're coming around behind you and it's going behind you. I want you to look over towards where your leg landed, take a peek at your feet, and then go ahead and do that hip rock again. And you'll feel a nice stretch all the way up the side of your body. So that heel rock, I'm sorry. Hip rock, heel rock, we're rocking everything today. We're just rocking today, guys. All right, bring it back. I'm going to turn myself around. We're going to do that on the other side. You stay put, I'm just moving. All right, so here we go. So now I want you to take your right leg back. Kind of move up a little. Right leg back. Left arm out. Now lift the right leg. Hold the abs in tight. Keep yourself nice and steady. Keep it as steady as you can. Now take that leg up and down. Up and down, up and down. And bring the hand back to the floor. So now we're going to get those ankles warmed up. So you're going to push back on your toes, push your heel back, bring it forward, push back through that ball of the foot, push back, push back. Now let's lift that leg and take it over to the other side. And take a peek around, see where it went. And now go back and forth. Rock it again, get that nice stretch through the body. Your hips and low back are going to be so happy today. All right, bring it back. Let's go face down on the floor. Well, before you go face down, look at what we're going to do. We are going to go down to here, and then you're going to have your arms outstretched in Superman. I don't know if you can see me. And we're going to lift one arm up and the opposite leg. So go ahead and get on your face down. I encourage you, if you want to don't look up when you're doing this, okay? Just keep your head in line with your spine. And I want you to take your left leg and your right arm and lift them off the ground. Now, once they're lifted, I want you to reach them as far apart from each other as you can. Like you're kicking something behind you and you're reaching for something in front of you. And then take it down. So go ahead and lift the left arm and right leg up. Lift, lift, lift. And then reach them long, reach them long. Reach long, 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 long. And take it down. Let's do it on the other side. Lift. And reach, reach, reach. And take it down. Now in this next one, I want you to pretend like you've got a grape under your belly button. And I want you to pull your belly button in so you're not smashing the grape. So left arm goes up, right leg goes up, and you're reaching them apart, but you're holding your abdominals in tight. And take it down. All right, let's go up to hands and knees. Again, we're going to do some cat-cow. I'm going to put a little twist on it. My mouth is a little dry this morning because I'm at the 60-hour mark for my fast. I guess I'm a little over it. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to get back to our hands and knees. Remember, you line up your hands directly under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. You're going to flatten your feet into the floor this time. And we're going to bring our chin towards our chest as we lift our spine to the ceiling, pulling your navel in really tight and really rounding that back. Now, this is my favorite part. Go ahead and keep the back round and push your hips back to your heels. Go as far as you can. Once you reach that stopping point, you're going to drop your elbows to the mat and you're going to lift your chin up and you're going to slide your chest up through your elbows and come back up to all fours. All right, let's do it again. This feels so good. Round it, round it, round it. Push it back, push it back, push it back. Drop it down to the elbows, lift the chin. Remember, if our low back is in a curve this way, we want our chin up. If we're going this way with our back, we want our chin tucked under. So if you bend forward to lift something up, you want your chin tucked under. If you're going down into a squat, you want your chin up. So push back, push back, push back. Drop your elbows to the mat, lift your chin up, sweep it through. Let's do it one more time. This is spacing all the vertebrae in your spine, getting all that spinal fluid moving where it should be. As we sleep, our spinal fluid, let's do it one more time, tends to get in different positions. And as you wake up and start moving, it redistributes through your spine. So this one is excellent to get all that fluid in the right places. All right, ladies, go back to a seated position. We're going to work the shoulders just a minute. Okay, so this is your default. Wherever you went to, right there is your default for your crisscross. Let's switch it up. Go ahead and switch your legs. Awesome, awesome. Mine's getting more even. I used to be pretty off. So we're going to do our shoulder circles. This one you seen me do before, but it's called, we're doing the golfer grip. So pay attention to this. We're folding our knuckles, our in knuckles in, but our palm is still wide open. So we are not making a fist. So we're folding those top knuckles in. We're pushing our thumbs away, opening up our palm. Then we're going to straighten our arms with our palms up. So our thumbs are facing behind us, and that's the direction you're going to circle. You always go the direction of your thumbs. So go ahead and make some circles. Circle, 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 following your thumbs, keeping your arms up. What this does with this grip, it keeps it out of your forearms and puts all this straight up to your shoulders. So right now we're syncing all the muscles in our rotator cuff. You've probably heard of your rotator cuff. We're letting them all work in synchronicity. So bring it back. Go ahead and put them down for a sec. Let's go back to our golfer's grip. Don't forget the golfer's grip. Tuck it in, point your thumbs out. We're going to go out. Now this time, we're going to place our palms face down. So which way are we going to circle? We're going to go forward. Anybody remember hitchhiking back in the old days? You got your hitchhiker thumb out here, and we're going forward. Don't do that anymore. It used to be safe, but it's not safe anymore. Seems ridiculous to think that that was ever a thing. Okay. Keep circling, keep circling, keep circling. Reach those arms wide. And if it starts getting to your shoulders, just drop down, but go back and try it again. So let's do one more round of those, okay? So golfer grip, palms are wide open. Let's go with palms up, and let's circle back, circle back, circle back. Now, just for grins, let's bring it down. Let's just put your arms out and don't do the golfer's grip. And circle. I guarantee it, you're going to feel it more in your forearms, more in different places. This is not where we're working. Go back to your golfer's grip. Give it a circle. All right, let's just give these arms a rest and just sit them on our knees. Let our shoulders loosen up, and let's do a few hip circles. So do a few hip circles. Give those arms a rest. The hips should be pretty loose. All right. So we were in our not so default position. Let's go back and crisscross the other way. And if you can remember which direction you were circling, I want you to go the other way, but it's like not the end of the world if you don't remember. So go ahead and circle, circle, circle. All right, come back to the middle. Let's take a breath. Excuse me. Let's take a big breath in. Ready, breathe it in. Take it all the way down to your belly because we were working on our belly. We can do a belly breath today and blow it out. There's several ways of breathing, more than several. Bring it in, fill up the belly. Take it all the way down to the belly with your air. Hold it there for a sec. Now blow it out really hard. One more time. Scoop up that air. Scoop up that energy. And take it down. Great job, ladies. Great job. I hope your aches and pains are going away. This is to get your body rolling. You can take any of these moves and do them on a daily basis first thing in the morning. Anybody got any questions?
No questions for me.
Okay, you want to do a picture while we got everybody's face here? All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, dude. I didn't get it. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right, ladies, have a great Wednesday.
You
Thank
too.
you, Chris.
Bye.
Bye. Is Tina there?
She might have a client.
Oh, we gotta call her.
Are you there?
Hey, Renee, baby boo boo.
What's that?
I said, hey, Renee, baby boo boo.
Oh, how are you?
I'm better. I'm better. I can start back working back out again slowly. So take it slowly. So. But I'm
Come on, Corinne, you gotta get to class every day like me now.
oh no, I'm not doing every day.
I get it. My abs are slowly coming in. It itches. I don't understand why.
And then they're gonna that's what I meant to say to Tina. They're gonna clothes I had on when I was up there. I'm eating like I'm supposed to. And my clothes are starting to fall back off again. And that was a 16. I'm like where the weight is going so fast, but it's going somewhere.
You
That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. You know what's funny? I tried to literally stomach a Mountain Dew the other day. Oh man, my gut bacteria was like, no, instant. It just got rid of it.
Throw it up.
I had
Mhm.
since August of 2021.
Say it again, Vinay.
I said I haven't had a soda since August of 2021.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, you definitely would get sticky. You can try to drink one now.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. Renee about to leave out the gym. Let's let the Zoom go.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
guys. Have a good one.
Bye. You too.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.